Get to know my special guest, Vanessa Gant, aka the Money Architect. She's a dynamic accountant and tax strategist with nearly 17 years of professional experience in the financial industry. Vanessa Gant, welcome to the Chundria Show. How are you today?
I am great. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you are great. Let's talk about it.
It is
let's
tax
dive.
season.
Let's dive on in. It is tax season, like you said. Let's talk about you. Tell me about your self-proclaimed title as the money architect and why you strive to educate and empower others in the world of finance.
So the money architect came about because like so many of us, like myself, weren't taught about money, whether it was business or personal. So when I decided to take that deep dive into my personal finances, it just made it better for my business. So the money architect came about where, what she does is she helps people create and design a plan to have healthy finances, have a better relationship with their money. And when it comes to their business, we help them have create a financial foundation, increase their profits, and pay the least amount of money legally for taxes.
God bless you. I read that the money architect is a business. It's more of a virtual CFO that designs a plan to build foundations to create a lasting impression on your clients' finances. You also have an accounting firm called Provision Accounting Solutions. Tell me what services you offer and who your ideal clients are.
So over at Provision Accounting Solutions, we service small businesses, but our niche clients are the transportation and logistics industry. And what we provide to them is accounting services, bookkeeping services, CFO services, and tax services for both individuals and businesses.
And in your opinion, in your professional expertise, why is that so pertinent? And I'll preface it and say, because sometimes that's the step we don't hire somebody to do. Sometimes that's the step the small business owners try to maintain themselves, try to keep the books themselves, etc. So just in your own words, why is that so key to have somebody handling your bookkeeping?
It is key. Well, let's talk about first why so many business owners kind of skip over that part and think they can catch up with it later. It's because you're focused on making the money, right? You're focused on making the money, and I focus on saving you some money. So, one of the things that just shun away from that is because sometimes the business owners are a little hesitant to handle their business finances because they aren't truly comfortable with handling their personal finances. So it kind of goes hand in hand. They kind of carry the behavior over. But just understanding that from the moment that you decide that you want to open your business, you really need to consult an accountant.
Okay. And your ideal client, you said, are small business owners. I'm curious why your interest in the trucking business.
So I've spent 17 years on the corporate side of trucking and finance. So it was only natural when I made my exit from corporate to just transition to doing the same thing in what I like to call the civilian world of trucking.
Okay, now it is tax time. It is tax season. I think that's phenomenal. I'll ask you this. What are your surefire tax tips for small business owners so they can be prepared every tax season?
Definitely be organized. Organize your business finances, hire an accountant, stop commingling funds. You should not be mixing business and personal and business. But it is common in the beginning of a business for you to use some of your personal funds to actually fund your business startup. What I would suggest is that you definitely track what personal funds you're using to actually start your business. Also, if you are going to be using personal funds, just deposit that money into your business bank account as an investment, and then, pay for your business expenses from that account. Also, you want to file your taxes on time according to your business structure. I've came across so many people that were partnerships and they didn't realize that their tax filing date was actually March 15th. And then they get these penalties because they filed late and they just didn't know.
Okay, so being mindful of your important dates, being mindful of the way your business is structured, and definitely staying organized. I hear that. Now,
Yes.
for new business owners who are in their first tax season, what's the best way to keep personal and business finances separate if you haven't earned any profits yet? Like you said, sometimes you may, add funds from your personal account into the business account, and that could get kind of cloudy or get kind of challenging. What's the best way? Are there any apps or tools, a planner,
Yeah, definitely.
QuickBooks?
Definitely. I love QuickBooks, but QuickBooks comes with a subscription fee. So there are a lot of people that are just starting up and they don't want, they don't want to add that overhead until they start making money. So there are definitely a couple of free apps. They're limited, but they will serve the primary purpose for you of tracking your income and expenses. One is Wave, one is FreshBooks. So you can definitely take a look at both of those free accounting softwares, again, which is Wave and FreshBooks. And QuickBooks is my favorite.
QuickBooks is your favorite. All right,
Yes.
all right. And then, I said the first year for new business owners in their first tax year. And sometimes some business owners haven't made any income. I mean, year 2, 3, 4, and 5, you haven't earned any profits. How do you consult small business owners in their taxes if they continually aren't earning? Do you consult them
So
on ways to make money? What do you do?
I do. So what I do want to say that, there are a lot of people that say, hey, I don't need to file taxes for my business because I didn't make any money this year. You still need to file your taxes. Like you have an EIN number, you've registered your business with the state. Everyone is expecting your business to file a return to stay compliant. For the people that are in year 2 and 3, 4, and 5 of their business and you have yet to turn a profit, we're going to sit down and take a deep dive into your numbers and possibly your business plan to determine what is holding you back from actually getting to the point of generating profits in your business.
Okay, I love that. I love that you offer that. I love that. I mean, it's like more of a coaching side and then also the accounting side of it as well. Now, soon you'll be releasing your new book called 10 Financial Mistakes That Put Truck Fleet Owners and Operators Out of Business. Tell me what's in store for your readers.
I mean, what's in store for my readers is if you are new to the business, even if you've been in business for a while, there's definitely something in this book that you have either encountered already or will encounter in your business because it's a part of it's a part of the process in trucking. There's a lot of ups, there's a lot of downs, there's a lot of things that will happen in the industry. So definitely learning some of the things that can forewarn you from not walking into some of the same mistakes that some of the other people have. And if you have encountered some of these mistakes, there's some solutions to help you, redirect them.
Now, I read that this book breaks down the seasons of trucking, financial analysis to help you succeed in your business, and resources to help scale and grow your company. How can these principles be applied to readers no matter what type of business they're in?
So when your business, if you have your financial data, it will help you determine, the seasons of your business. Applying to any business, even other than trucking, because if you're historically looking at your data, let's just say, the fourth quarter for someone who may be in retail or maybe in crafts, that's typically a holiday season. So they're making more money. Right, they're making more money in that season. And then around the summertime, there's not a lot of holidays. There's not a lot of special days happening. So your income may be a little slow. So by using the historical data, it will help you budget and plan on how you will deliver, your products and your servicing. And then with trucking, understanding the seasons of trucking will help you understand what seasons is more profitable to the equipment that you currently have in your business.
Oh, I like it. I like it. That's smart and that's key. And I love that in a sense you're creating accountability, for small business owners to manage their finances, manage how the income is coming in. And you said inadvertently, you also help business owners to save. So yes, you are the perfect person for any small business owners, especially in the trucking industry, to contact. Well, I want to thank you for being my special guest today, Vanessa. If anyone is interested in booking your services, consulting with you, or even following your tips online, what's the best way to connect?
So definitely my website is provisionaccountingsolutions.com. I am on IG as I am the money architect. That is where you can find me. That's where I show up the most. And I'm pretty sure there'll be something out there that can assist you.
Fantastic. Vanessa, thank you so much for being my special guest.